everybody. We will start with the broadcast section.
Afternoon, everybody.
We'll start with the broadcast section, which has got no embargo, followed by an embargoed section of 10:30 p.m. tonight. No live tweeting in the broadcast section, and raise a hand to ask a question, please. We'll start with team news from Gail at Sky, and then ask for one question plus a follow-up per journalist to allow us to get through as many people in the time we have available. Gail, would you like to kick us off?
Yes. Antonio, would you like to start giving us that team news then? We'll get that one out of the way.
Team news?
News.
No news, and Eric Dier is not available, and is the same for Skipp and Tanganga. The other are all available.
And you brought on both your deadline day signings. How did you feel they went? And do you think they're ready to start? Were you impressed with what you saw?
Yeah, and I think they are working very well, and I'm pleased for the way that they are understanding our idea of football, and both Rodrigo Betancourt and Deki Kulusevski are really two good players, and they are working very well, and for sure they need a bit of time to understand very well, to go into the team, to understand our tactical aspect, defensively, offensively, and but I'm very pleased because I know that I can count now about them.
And talk to us about where you feel Harry Kane is at the moment. Couple more goals for you. It's by his standards, he's not scored as many as he would have maybe hoped. But where do you feel his form is right now?
Honestly, I wasn't worried before. In the past, when he didn't score a lot, because his performance was always very, very high, and he played in every game very well for the team. He worked a lot for the team, and is a fantastic player for me. He's not as selfish, and now that he's scoring, I think that I'm happy for him. I'm happy for the team, because if he score, we have more probability to get 3 points or to go to the next round in trophies competition. But as I said to you before, and also the past, the performance were very, very, very positive for me, despite he didn't score a lot in the past. But you know very well, we are talking about a world-class striker, and is able to score in every game, and we have also to try to help him to score.
Thanks, Gail. Niv Dovrat, please.
Hi, Antonio. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hi. My first question is about Heung-min Son, please. We saw his offensive contribution against Brighton, the impact it had on the game. How pleased are you that he's fully fit again?
Yeah, he full fit, and we are talking another important player for us, and Sonny is a top player, and his commitment during the game, but also during the training session, is every time at the top, and I'm very happy to have players like him, and he's a full fit. And in the game against Brighton, I tried to save minutes for him, because he was outside for 1 month and a half. But tomorrow he's available, he's ready to play. For sure, I have to be very good to manage, to manage him, because I repeat, he's coming out for a serious injury, but now he's okay, he's fully fit, and my expectation tomorrow to see a great game for him.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Niv. George Cummins, please.
Thanks, Anthony. Antonio, hello. When I spoke to Harry Kane on Saturday night, he said to me that this is the fittest he's ever been as a footballer. So what have you and your coaching staff done or changed to make him so fit in the way he's playing matches now compared to previously this season?
Surely, when you have a player like Harry, and you have to try to involve him in your tactical idea of football, and he's an important player for us, and he has to be a point of reference when we develop our football offensively, and we are trying to work with him in many aspects. I think that every single player can improve until the end he decides to stop his career, and we are talking about a really good person that show desire in every day during the training session. He's available with his teammate, and he is always ready to speak about football, to try to improve, and also to see the new tactical situation. I repeat, we are talking about a world-class striker, and I'm trying to help him to become also better and better. Yeah, me, my staff, and the physical aspect, and we are working, but not only with him, with all the teams, because I said to you before that to reduce our gap, and it will be very important to improve every single player in many aspects. And if this player is Kane, we are talking about a world-class striker, but it's the same for Scarlett, and we have to try to improve every single player of this squad. In this way, I think we can improve as a team, and to try to be more competitive than before.
You know about the physicality of the Premier League. What makes you think that your new signings will be able to play in the Premier League straight away? Do you think they'll be physical enough to handle it, your two new signings?
Yeah, because we are talking about two strong players physically, and with good quality, and Kulusevski and Betancourt are strong physically, and they can play in this league. You know very well that this league is not for all, because you have to match quality and quantity and physicality, and to play this league. We are talking about two players that they are able to play this league, and for sure they can help us a lot. And Rodrigo Betancourt is in a top form, and for Kulusevski we are working very very hard, because he has an important engine, and two important players for us, and can help us for the rest of the season.
Thanks, George. Alistair Gold, please.
Hi there, Antonio.
Hi.
Talking about physical players, you had Christian Romero back for the match against Brighton. Obviously, he showed what he can do. Just how important is Christian going to be to Tottenham, not just this season, but for years to come?
He's an important player for me, and he's a new sign for me, because he played the third games with me, and only one game in the league. He's an important player. He's an important player for me, for the team, because he's strong physically and he has the right time to play, to anticipate, and good personality to play with the ball. And despite he's a young player, he has good experience. He's strong, and I like him, and for sure he has a lot of space for improvement. And
could I just ask you, sorry, about Oliver Skipp's injury as well? I mean, has he had any complications with that? I mean, when do you think you'll get him back?
no, with Romero.
Sorry, Oliver Skipp.
Skip, yeah, sorry, and I didn't understand Skip. Yeah, about Skip's situation was he had a problem in his a pubalgic problem, but then we tried to take care of him, and I think that we need to have a bit of patience with him. Skippy is another player that I have seen a great improvement about him, and he's another young player with a lot of space for improvement. It's a pity that now he's not available, but I hope very quickly to have him with the squad, and for this reason I asked to my medical department to give me this opportunity.
Thanks, Ali. Jonathan Veal, please.
Hi, Antonio. I'm just wondering about Eric Dier, because you said at the weekend that he missed the weekend because of the precaution. Is that still the case, or is his injury got worse? And when do you think he'll be back?
But he had the same problems that he had in the past before to play the last game against Chelsea, and he had a little muscular problem in his thigh, and it's not as serious, but the problem is in the same place of the last time. For this reason, the doctor said to me that to have a bit of patience, don't take many risks with him. It's a pity because Eric Dier, you know very well the importance of this player for us.
And with Romero being out injured so long, and now Dier, Davinson Sanchez has had a good run in the team. How do you think he's played over the last few weeks?
Yeah, but Davinson and Patrone is improving a lot. I know very well, and he knows very well that defensively he has a lot of space for improvement. He's strong physically, he's fast. He's also good technically, and I think he has the right characteristic to become a top defender. But he has to work a lot, and especially to be concentrated, to be focused from the start until the end, because I think this is the gap to become a top defender for him.
Thanks, Johnny. And final one in this section, Charlie Eccleshare.
Antonio, you spoke the other day about the performance of Emerson Royale, and that it obviously been a challenge for him coming to a new league so young. I wanted to ask as well the challenge of playing that wing-back role and how difficult that is for players, because it's quite a unique position and not that many teams play it. I just wondered if you could sort of talk through the challenges for a fullback, especially trying to play as a wing-back.
Yeah, but Emerson played many times in that position in his past when he was in Betis, and he played many times in this role. I think he's good. He's good to play in this role for sure. The wing backs, and you need to have a lot of run. You need to have resilience during the game, because you become a winger when we are attacking, and you become a right back when we are defending. And for sure, you have to run a lot, and sometimes you can lose energy, you can lose a bit of quality, during the game. But Emerson is another good player for us. And I repeat, we are talking about young players that they have a lot of space for improvement. For this reason, when I speak and I say that we need a bit of patience to develop these young players and we need a bit of time, I'm talking about this aspect, to have time to work and to improve this player in many aspects. And they have talent, but for sure they have to develop their talent and to improve in many aspects to become important players for this league.
And just lastly, so on Skippy, then, do you think a couple of weeks, a month? Do you have a sense of time frame?
But honestly, I hope to have him very soon. And a medical department said me 2 weeks, but I hope to have him available in 1 week, in 10 days maximum. And for this reason, I try to push also my medical department, because we need that Skipp to be available, because we are talking about a good player, an important player for Tottenham.
Thanks, Charlie. We'll move on to the embargoed section.